Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share my thoughts on China Glaze's OMG collection. This is the OMG Throwback collection. I remember when the originals came out and it is all anybody would talk about. I never ended up picking up any, so I don't have the originals to compare for you today, but I will link a blog post down below that does have all the comparisons. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and click the link down below, but if not, these are my thoughts. Next up is OMG. This is a light silver hollow. The formula is really thin on this, and I was a little bit concerned when I applied my first coat that it just wasn't going to get to full opacity at 2, but it surprised me, and it was fully opaque at 2 coats. This does dry, it does dry dull, so you are going to want to apply a top coat, and like typical hollows, you don't really see the hollow inside, but the sun really shows it off. There is TTYL. This is kind of like a rusty orange. This had another easy application. It only required 2 coats. Again, this does dry dull, so you will want to top coat it. And it's a hollow, so it needs sunlight to really show off. Next up is IDK. This is a cool toned type of purple. It had a thin formula just as the previous 2 did, and it dries dull as well. That is consistent across the board, so you will want to top coat this one. Next is Tonight. This looks like a steel blue to me, but sometimes I feel like I catch a glimpse of purple in it. It's probably that linear hollow. This had another 2-coat formula, was thin on the first coat, but the second coat pulled through. Another one that dries dull, so you will want to top coat it as well. Here is BFF. This is a berry pink, and it's another 2-coater. I mean, the China Glaze was fairly consistent throughout this whole collection. It's another one that dries dull, so once again, you are going to want to top coat it. And the last one is Deviate. This is a teal, and I felt like this one had the best formula out of the entire collection. Not that the other ones had horrible formulas, because as you saw, they got opaque in just 2 coats. But with this one, I felt like the formula wasn't too thick, and it also wasn't too thin. If I did a thicker coat, I could have gotten it opaque in 1. What I was really disappointed in with this one, though, was that the hollow was really hidden in this base color. It didn't pop. The hollow was really hidden in this base color. It didn't pop like the other polishes, but the most disappointing thing to me about this one was that it stained my nails, even though I had it on for just 15 minutes. So if you like to avoid stainers, I think this is probably one that you would want to avoid. 3 favorites from this collection. The first one is BFF. I love the way that this one looked on my skin, and I liked how that hollow really showed off. Same goes for IDK. This is the purple, and then Tonight, which kind of, I felt like it was a little bit of a chameleon color. Kind of looked purple sometimes, but definitely had a bluer base. So those are my thoughts. Let me know if you guys have picked this up. I know that this is an outrageously popular collection right now. I picked mine up at Transdesign.com. They were retailing for $3.79 each. That does not include shipping. For me, shipping was another about $10. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!